Turn our attention to a local team that won a national tournament. Concord University's eSports team recently won the highest title in one league. Our Abby Lester brings us more.
Concord University is home to the largest esports team in the state. eSports stands for electronic gaming, and these Concord Mountain Lions have recently taken the top spot in Rocket League, competing against the nation's 8 best teams. The CRL, or the Collegiate Rocket League Championship, is one virtual tournament the Mountain Lions went into as second seed, with hard competition against a Michigan school, Northwood University, which has kept the title of champion for 4 years in a row. But Concord came out on top. The marketing and brand director, as well as the Rocket League coach for the Concord eSports team, explains the video game is simply soccer with cars.
You have a ball, and then you just have to get the ball into the opponent's net to score. And that's all it is. The cars have the ability to fly around because they have like rocket jets on the back of them. But it's super, super cool. It's really easy for an audience to watch. It's the easiest esport for people that aren't traditional viewers to pick up on it.
While this team of 83 does not include all active players, they focus on a multitude of games, and because of their talents, they receive financial help.
So we get 2 to 5K in eSports scholarship, so that's usually on average that we give out. Some people can go all the way up to full rides. We can have a couple players on those full rides, and then we have a couple players on half rides. So it varies, but the average is 2.5K is what we average to give out to all of our players.
This eSports team is filled with hard workers and a new roster for Rocket League. During a competition, the floor is called the Passion Pit because of the positive energy the room is filled with, and that hard work is paying off for this team.
So it is very hard to start out with, but once you get into the repetition of playing, then it becomes like a force of habit, just like you would train for football, basketball. It's part of their daily lives now. They come in, as soon as they get out of class, they practice for 2 hours, they go eat dinner, they have a match at 7, and then they come back and practice for another 2 hours. It's all about reps, putting the time in and getting the muscle memory to do so.
Here for you in Mercer County, I'm Abby Lester, WVVA News.
The eSports team is planning to have a ring ceremony at the beginning of next year for the Rocket League players. Congratulations to Concord University's eSports team. And